Understanding the different types of patterns used in clothing manufacturing is essential for anyone involved in the fashion and apparel industry. Number 1: block pattern. The block pattern, also known as the basic or sloper pattern, forms the foundation for garment construction. It is a template devoid of style elements or design features. The block pattern is created based on standard body measurements and is used as a starting point for developing various garment designs. Designers and pattern makers modify the block pattern to incorporate design details, such as pleats, darts, and seam placements, to create unique garments. 5 main garment components create the base pattern in women's wear: front bodice, back bodice, sleeve, fitted skirt. Draping pattern. Draping, often referred to as moulage, involves manipulating fabric directly on a dress form to create a three-dimensional garment shape. This method allows designers to experiment with different silhouettes and fabric drapes, resulting in unique and artistic designs. Draping patterns are often used in high fashion and couture settings, where creativity and innovation are paramount. Drafted pattern. Drafted patterns are created using mathematical calculations and measurements. Pattern makers use a set of equations and measurements to draw the pattern pieces directly onto paper or fabric. This method ensures precision and accuracy in pattern creation. Drafted patterns are commonly used in mass production settings, as they allow for consistency in sizing across multiple garments. Graded pattern. Grading involves creating patterns in various sizes to cater to a diverse range of body measurements. A graded pattern maintains the design elements of the original garment while proportionally increasing or decreasing measurements to fit different sizes. Graded patterns are crucial for offering ready-to-wear clothing lines that cater to a wide customer base. Composite pattern. A composite pattern is a combination of multiple pattern pieces that come together to create a complex garment. It involves intricate sewing and construction techniques and is often used in elaborate designs such as wedding dresses, ball gowns, and theatrical costumes. Composite patterns require advanced skills and attention to detail. Printed pattern. Printed patterns are commercial patterns available to home sewers and designers alike. These patterns come with detailed instructions and pre-drawn pattern pieces on large sheets of tissue paper. Sewers can cut out the pattern pieces, follow the provided instructions, and sew their own garments. Printed patterns are convenient for those who want to create garments without drafting patterns from scratch. Computer-generated pattern. In the modern age of technology, computer-generated patterns have gained prominence. Using specialized software, pattern makers can create digital patterns with precise measurements and design details. These patterns can be easily adjusted, resized, and stored electronically, streamlining the design and manufacturing processes. Adapted pattern. Adapted patterns are modifications of existing patterns to suit specific design preferences or requirements. This could involve altering neckline shapes, adjusting sleeve lengths, or changing the placement of design elements. Adapted patterns allow designers to customize existing templates without starting from scratch. Unveiling the clothing production process. From selecting fabrics to quality control, the clothing production process is multifaceted. Each stage plays a crucial role in delivering a high-quality garment. Understanding pattern grading. Pattern grading involves scaling a base pattern to create various sizes while maintaining design proportions. It's an essential skill for accommodating diverse body types. Once you have the initial pattern for your garments, the next step is to create alternative sizing. This process is called pattern grading and involves making other sizes using your basic blueprint. Some manufacturers have standard guidelines for grading, and this is where you see common retailer measurements. For example, size 8 and beyond, sizes S, M, L, and so on. Pattern grading doesn't have to be complicated once you have the basic outlines. However, there are two systems to determine the grading. Draft technique. This system applies increments to the pattern draft as a whole. Track technique. This grading applies increments to the individual pattern pieces and essentially alters section by section. To make this process easier, you can use computer-aided design (CAD) software to grade your patterns. Pattern drafting in the apparel industry. Pattern drafters are essential professionals in the apparel industry. They bridge the gap between design and manufacturing, ensuring the accurate translation of designs into patterns. In the realm of fashion and garment production, the creation of patterns finds its hub in various settings. Among major apparel manufacturers, the presence of one or more adept pattern makers is customary. These skilled artisans undertake the responsibilities of sewing, construction, and all matters pattern-related. On the other hand, independent pattern makers, operating as freelancers, follow a more flexible work arrangement. They might opt to work from the comfort of their homes or establish private studios. Bringing designs to life. Clothing brands and fashion designers. Clothing brands and designers are the driving force behind the fashion industry. Their creative vision and unique styles shape the trends of the season. Navigating garment production in the fashion landscape. Garment production requires the coordination of resources, labor, and machinery. Efficient production techniques are vital for meeting market demands. Establishing your clothing line. Turning your design dreams into a successful clothing line involves strategic planning, branding, and understanding your target audience. The fusion of textile design and pattern drafting. Textile design and pattern drafting go hand in hand. The choice of fabric and its pattern significantly influence the final garment's look and feel. Now, you have a comprehensive understanding of dress pattern drafting and its significance in the fashion industry. Whether you're a budding fashion designer or an entrepreneur venturing into the clothing business, mastering these essentials will set you on the path to success. What is the primary role of pattern drafting in garment creation? Pattern drafting serves as the blueprint for cutting and assembling fabric pieces to create well-fitted garments. How does CAD software enhance pattern drafting? CAD software enables designers to create and modify patterns digitally, improving accuracy and efficiency in the design process. What is the importance of pattern grading? Pattern grading ensures that a design can be scaled to different sizes while maintaining its original proportions. Why is collaboration with garment manufacturers crucial? Collaboration with manufacturers ensures that your design vision is translated accurately into the final product. How can enrolling in a fashion school benefit aspiring designers? Fashion schools provide formal education, practical skills, and a platform to nurture creative talent in aspiring designers.